What's up, everybody? My name is Cheesebellamy, and welcome back to Gravity Rush 2. In the last episode, we met a shiny woman, or girl, as it said, whatever, same thing. Alice appeared, said the world was going to end, and we would find our answers at the top of the world pillar, which we are now there. And we're going to continue going through there, because I think this is where we get shown around. This is like a little boat, I think. This place is fat. Okay. I've never seen anything like it. Where are we going? Sure is a. It sounds like something is. Okay, no. It's cold to touch. Because they've never seen snow. Are those Nevi? They're white. They're non-hostiles. Yeah, they're all white. Don't worry, there. It's really up. Look at the cat's head's gone all because it's so windy. No, that went too quick again. Oh, it's the whale one, but it's white. It looks like a sperm, doesn't it? It's so big. That's what she said. She literally does say that. Doesn't it? It looks like a giant sperm. Bye-bye, giant sperm. Bye-bye, giant sperm. How did we know where this... Okay. Seen that giant sperm? So that's what's the top of the world. Giant sperm. That's what the top of the world is. It's giant snow. This is what this all is. It's so lovely. I think I've said this before, but I'll say this again. Where I live like east of England. And it used to snow... Oh, hang on. Yeah, almost... Okay, it's been waiting. Okay. It used to snow quite a lot around like January or February. Like we get like 2 or 3 inches of snow, but in the last 4 years we haven't got even that, which is so sad because I love snow so much. So that is, outside of Christmas, it's the only thing I look forward to when it comes to winter. Working. No, that says this. Now we're on episode 22. Queen Aha. That's what she said. Aha. That's what she's saying. Aha. What happened to the music? What happened to the music? You're awake, Queen Aha. Did you hear a music box playing just now? A music box? No, perhaps my queen was dreaming. Must have been. I apologize for bringing this up as soon as you're waking, but it's time for you for the royal court, whatever. Your subjects are waiting to see you. I just need to hear that. I just need to hear what they have to say, right? Of course, please head to the whatever at your you know mine. I shall go there. Another real more extra I asked. Damn it. You see, now Cat's got a little royal thing on. Read a book. There's a book. Interesting. It's just gonna keep saying. Like, she can't run properly because she's wearing a long dress. So she's like, boop, 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 boop. I'm going over here. See you later. I want to see what's over here. Oh, must be her bed. She's got a nice big bed. Well, she is a queen. Bit young to be a queen, mind. Oh, I can jump. I can jump. Can I jump on the bed? Can I jump up? I cannot jump up. But I am queen now. The queen has returned. My subjects shall worship me. Look at that. She's like, because she can't run in this long ass dress. So here. Going this way. See ya! Well, actually, no. Am I going this way or this way? I can't honestly. Fuck me. Yes, that's the way we're going. See you later, guys. I'm going over here. I want to see what's over here. Can't do much. Can't walk fast. Can't run. Oh. Oh, it's okay. Queen Aha, how are you feeling? Fine, thank you for asking. I was not going to say his name out loud. Whatever that name is, I'm not going to even try and read it. I'm sorry, I have terrible memory. Please don't worry yourself, my queen. Your Lewis must be taken a toll on you. Your memories need time to return. Of course. Is something the matter? No, not at all. If anything, I'm glad to see you're up and about in such good health. My apologies for intruding. You're okay. Of course, I should hurry. Maybe all of these strange dreams I was having from the. Oh yeah, I think I remember what's going on here. I think it has been, like I said. Well, it's almost been 4 years because it's December now, and this came out in January 2017. Okay, that is where I've got to go. See ya! I'm going this way. Haha! Fooled ya! Fooled ya! Fooled ya. The queen does what she wants. So this queen is going this way. Because I want to see what's through this door. You two, open the door! Your queen has spoken. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna open it. Open it! I said open the door. Your queen has spoken. Look at me spin around. This queen wants this door open. Open it! It makes you think, because if 100 years has passed for them, because it's one of those, like, time dilation, whatever you want to call it, where 100 years has passed for them, but I think, like, for Cat, when she fell down, I think it's, like, only, like, a couple of months to a year. It never explains how much time has passed for Cat since she fell. If it's a couple of months or a year in total for Cat. Which means, yes, technically Cat would be 117, but she didn't live those 100 years. There's a difference between that. I said this before, but she's still 17 because she didn't live those 100 years. 100 years passed for them, but 100 years didn't pass for her. As I said this before, it's like if I went forward in time 100 years, I'd technically be 129, but I technically would still be 29 because I didn't live those 100 years. Nice face mask. Queen Aha, are you feeling well? I carry away from when this. I'm gonna sneeze. I can always feel a sneeze coming on, it never comes. I quite would be feeling you wouldn't be feeling your best. I have to attend things. I have to admit things are feeling fuzzy, but I'm feeling fine. Oh, that's good to hear. It was a pleasure to see you today, my queen. Another who I wonder who that guy was. Queen Heart, I bring one of more other people stories of for your amusement. Can I interest in how drill things must be while you recover? I hope it proves some entertainment. A book for me. I'd be happy to read it. Though I'd return be let outside than forget to staying reading books. I know what this. I think I remember what this is, but it is very confusing because you're like, "What's happening? Is this a flashback?" But then they said 100 years has passed. Is the entire events of the entire 2 games a dream? It isn't. They're not going to do that bullshit. That's such a cliche thing to do. Like, oh, it was all a dream. I remember seeing jokes about Attack on Titan being that like Aaron just wakes up and it was all a strange dream. That would be the most bullshit way of ending something. Which as this recording, I think the first subbed episode airs. I don't know when the dubbed episode is going to air because as I mentioned before, I do tend to watch things dubbed rather than subbed because I cannot. Well, as you can clearly see, I can't read very well to begin with. But with more so with those, it's because subtitles go too quickly for me to keep up to read and watch something at the same time. Especially if something gets action packed as Attack on Titan. Queen, how wonderful is it to see you? I met this guy before, haven't I? It's so hard to remember faces. He's covering his goddamn face. Well, most of it. I can't tell if the top part if he's bald on top or if it is actually a part of the face mask. No, it's part of the face mask. You haven't changed a bit from when we saw you last over 100 years. These people don't age that much. Maybe that's the case, but 100 years, Jesus. You knew me 100 years ago? How? I was just a young... Oh, okay. So, yeah, they probably, like, due to the time, whatchamacallit, I think people age a lot slower. So, as he points out, he was a young boy when she met her. But he's now grown up because difference in time. I think it does explain. I can't remember. As a young boy, when, of course, you used to let me up onto your knee. Yeah, it'd be very weird to do that now. And in fact, I think you could rest on her knee. She could rest on your knee now. And you still look exactly the same as you did then. The people of El live a long time, but I've never heard of anything like this. Oh yeah, so he basically says they live a long time. Time is different from them. 100 years is like a nothing. Perhaps the royal family aged better than the rest of us. No, she fell off the world, so 100 years have passed for you, but not for her. That was like 100 years ago. Because I remember when I first... So I'm going to interject with this, because there's going to be a lot of reading, so I might as well say stuff. I thought that was the case, because it seemed like it was a flashback, but then when you see this, it's like, okay, it's not. So you're like, what's going on? Where's Raven? Why is she back in their clothes? Like I said, we will find it. Probably not in this episode, because there's a lot of it. That was like 100 years ago? I can't even remember. Because there's going to be a lot of this. Arha. Sounds like she says Arha. It says Arha. Queen Arha, your royal whatever it is, has ended. You must be exhausted. Please return to your room and rest. I am, and I will. Thank you. So I guess people get what's the word? Record. Maybe. Look at it moving around and go up on here too. It is a beautiful place. Constantly snowing. Constantly nice snow. I don't know if I would want to live in a snow country though. It could be nice. Better than living in a hot country, that's for sure. Right. Yeah. Rest. Take a little nap. And he, wow, what happened today in my diary? Good morning, Queen Aha. Yeah. There is quite a crowd of people waiting for your with you. An audience. That's it. There, my brain. My brain finally awakened. I once again am a little tired again. Thankfully, I'm only doing 2 recordings today, so I don't have to. I might have to unfortunately cut this a bit short, but I'll see how I go. Maybe when don't go overworking her now. She needs time to recover after losing her memory from that whatever. Good morning, Asida. So maybe the other name is like a short. It does seem like a short name of it. Asida, who are you again? It's me, C. See? Don't tell me you've forgotten me already. See, I am your aunt. Let's say aunt, doesn't it? Well, yes, remember time passed differently. Chances are he was like a baby when she last left, meaning if she'd stayed here, she'd be a grown-up by the time he's a child. It's not common for being an aunt at that young age, especially if your older person, your brother or sister is much older than you. Well, telling the throne from the person who interests. Oh, okay, whatever. That makes me the king of. Wait, so he's kind of the king's. I'm confused. I'm tired. We're not related by blood or anything, but it feels like we are family. Okay, so it's not literally that. That's why I think of you like an aunt. I see. So they're somehow related, not related due to certain things. He probably said, but my brain was too tired to properly read that. You are the first of queen who descended hundreds of years ago, right? I'd love to talk, but you've got to be busy day ahead of you. Good luck. But promise we will talk. Promise me you'll take it easy, okay? It's just sitting around listening to people speak. Of course. Anyway, we'll talk later. I'm not totally against the. Oh, Auntie, that's. Oh. I am so sorry. I am very tired. It's one of those things when I started the first one, I was like, yeah, I'm in, I'm ready. And then the second one, like, ugh, Auntie thing. Yeah, because you're not really that. He's a cute, innocent little kid. Now what happens afterwards is, well, you'll see eventually. Just wish maybe he would have picked something that didn't make me feel so old. Well, like I said, time differences. If you didn't fall, you would be around the age to be called an auntie. Well, I don't know. I'd feel more weird if he called you mom. That's more weirder than auntie. Right, let's get our butts moving. Okay. I don't know if I can save though. I should check if I can save. That would be an easy way. Yes, I can save. I can save if I want to as well. Because this is going to be the last recording for the week for me as well. So I'll try and get through it. Because I can't remember how many times I have to do this before this is ended. So let's just keep our butts moving. And maybe my brain might click in a bit more. Because a lot of this is just a lot of talking. Which is a lot for me to do a lot of reading, so that's why I might have to end this here, because reading out loud really does exhaust me for some reason. Much more. I guess it's because usually if this was any other game, this would be voice acted, so I can take a breather and talking. But now I'm constantly talking. So yeah, that my stupid ass brain. Yeah, so he's calling her Auntie, but her name is Queen Aha. Well, is there anything happened since we last met? Say, for example, your something showing up, right? Oh, Joe Spit brings the only appears for the royal family. Like that black thing that follows. Oh right, that's what those things are called. Wait, hold the phone. Like I said, it has been a while since I last played, so I don't remember much. I think the reason I don't remember is because my brain, I already was exhausted reading all of this, and there was a lot of reading for myself. This is why I don't play light novel games. I don't have to do a lot of reading, and this entire episode, not this video, the episode of the chapter of this game. It's just a chapter to get stop confusion, which is a tiny reading. So I guess I forgot most of this because of all the reading. Because I think it was fully voice acted, I thought you might remember it. Where that's how weird my brain works. But yes, but that does pose the question: if only royalty can see them. No, wait, everyone can see. Now I'm confused. They say only royalty can see them, but everyone can see Dusty. Maybe it's a specific. Whatever. Let's just get moving on. I don't think I've seen anything like that one of me. I see. Well, don't worry. I'm sure the one will show up for the Queen soon or later. Well, it was Dusty, right? The royal family always have what guardians? I think that's what it says. Maybe. I know I could like type the word into Google, but I've had an issue with my with my capture device. For some reason, having Firefox open affects the recording. Never did in the past, but it might be just because my computer's getting old. So as much as I want to type in that word and find out what it is, because that's sometimes what I usually would do if I was on my own. If I wasn't like, well, what's that word? Let's type it into Google and get up a picture to give me an idea what the word is. Yes, and that sounds very stupid, but my brain is very stupid. It would be a bad thing if one did show up for me, because I think that's what they're on about. Because when we got here, we saw that kid had his own thing, but it was like a deer. Queen Aha, do you remember anything about the whatever that place? Sorry, it's a place only the royal is allowed to go. It's said that of unparalleled beauty is head there. Maybe I went there 100 years ago. Because I think we do actually find out the truth of this. That's the old guy again, whatever his name was. Queen Maha, how are you feeling? I'm still fine. I keep saying I'm fine. My apologies. I was told to watch out for your health. See, I think it's quite worried about you. See, he's the young boy I met earlier. See, he's the king, right? He seems so young. Oh, but he's quite a young lad. The kingdom was in turmoil until he came along and addressed to the throne. So he basically had no choice because Cat went missing. But did he come to the throne 100 years afterwards, or has he been? He was the one who brought her back to. He's the one who brought place. Well, I didn't know he was so. Well, it sounds like was doing fine without me. Maybe I should have stayed missing. Queen, of course, no. I'm sorry, that's not not an easy thing to respond to. Forget I said it. I don't know what to say. Would you mind stopping by for a visit again sometime? I want to learn more about whether and my past, of course. Your royal audience? I don't know. Has ended. You must be exhausted. Please return to your room and rest. It's not the only one. I'm starting to feel exhausted. I am, and I will, and thank you. Because I think, if I remember correctly, there's like 3 more. I think there's like 3 or more audiences and stuff starts happening. But I don't think we hit an auto save. Or I don't know if I save if we resume back here. I mean, it's not a big deal. I can just skip all the dialogue from the next recording session. So let's head to bed. Or maybe not. Let's go down. Because I think there's a point where you can actually leave. What's anything here? We diary. There we go. Today I attended a book. Probably along the young. I was bored, so it happened to pass the time. Though I returned to outside and stuck in here reading. Is there any more? Today, I guess, repeating itself. Yeah, pass the time. Right. I think we'll surround this after this, and I think I'll call it an episode because, like I said, I am tired, and we're almost reaching to close to half an hour, and I don't think I can do any more reading. So we'll go to bed, get to next morning. Good morning, Queen Aha. Yeah. There's quite a crowd of people waiting for an audience with you. I think that's what it says. My brain has this thing which is long descriptive words. It sees like as I said this before, like hieroglyphics, and it just doesn't know what it is. Wait, I can't leave. Oh, I'll go wait for you. Come and get your button gear. I'm itching to get this, and it takes a while for my brain. I think what helps my brain engage with it is if it's a sentence follows after what I would know would be ahead of that sentence. If that makes sense, like me realizing Auntie was when he said aunt because that's what it made sense to me. Well, oh, he's gone. Let's go here. I think we can go in here. Queen Aha. Queen Aha, I am afraid that this area is off limits. Even to me, what's beyond there? It's nothing to concern yourself about. Your audience awaits in your chambers? Just punch him in the face, like, whoosh, and then just go in there yourself. Give him a good old kick in the head. I just noticed Kat is wearing her shoes, so she's just wearing the clothes underneath of this. I don't know if they explained what the other outfit is. Was this whole time she was actually in this world's equivalent of her underwear? Was she just flying around in her underwear? Or pajamas? Maybe they're more like pajamas? That would be very weird. Okay, I think we'll do one more of these audiences and see what happens. Queen Aha, you should not worry. Rain. So this is what I mean. There are dangers even within the palace walls. Dangers in here? Well, it would be easy to get lost or exhausted wandering around there, and you're still recovering your health. I don't know the place as so large you could get lost in here. That might mean there are a lot of places I haven't visited yet. Queen Aha, do you remember the dark ocean and the terrors it poses? You mean the swimming ocean that below of the world pillar? Yes, my queen. For it appears to stay there's already rising. Rise. It is dangerous to travel, and that's to go above it. There's so it's that bad. Shouldn't they do something more than talk? Well, that is it. Time flows differently down there than up here in the future. They travel down the world pillar. The further you travel down the world pillar, the slower time flows. I mean, if you're at the bottom, it slows even slower. If you're in the middle, which is probably where Hexaville is and all that, where's my going? Time is somewhere in the middle, I think. The Dark Ocean won't return us for another thousands of years by our best estimate, because of time. Once again, time flowing a little slower. That is a rough to hear. Of course, there's no need for you to worry, my queen. But what if there were people living further down the pillar? Yeah, it's just see. One thing, we'll figure out why she hasn't mentioned Raven or Auntie. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. That's great. I worry about you, you know. Because it's weird because with Kat's age right now, she's more like an older sister, but that's how he saw her when he was much younger, I'd imagine. I'm sorry to worry you so much. That seems like all I'm doing, making people worry. It's something wrong. All I do during these royal audiences is listen to people talk. I'm sorry, Auntie. Did someone say something to upset you? No, that's not it. The problem is just I'm really doing any good here. Not doing any good. The most important thing for you right now is to get better. Don't worry about anything else, okay? Could I at least leave this place and see the city? I want to see and hear the people with my own eyes and ears. Will be a time that late. Plenty of time for that later. You really need to rest now. Save the trip to the city as soon as something to look forward to when you get better. Please, Auntie, if anything would happen to you, I know I shouldn't have asked in the first place. Queen Aha, your royal attentions come to end. You must be yes. So Queen itself. I think if anything happens after this point. No, okay. I think I'm gonna take a gamble and end here. I can always get back up to this point because it's just skipping dialogue at this point and walking to the areas. But with that said, this is the last recording of this week. If you've not checked out the Gravity Rush 1 Let's Play, feel free to do that in the meantime, because I usually upload 4 days a week, because it's exhausting trying to do 2 episodes every day for 7 days, so I only do 4 a week. And also check out the Gravity Rush 2 Let's Play. And that said, if it's your first time checking out the channel, do not forget to subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys and gals in the next one.